beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All signs love tarot reading. All signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. Wow. The Eight of Wands, the Magician. Somebody is about to reach out. Something's about to change here. As above, so below energy with our Magician. Gemini and Virgo, Mercury, the ruling planet for both. The Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. Like they have access to all the resources and they're here, like at their fingertips. Look, quite literally here in our Magician, reaching out. It's really clear, coming here with the Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. It's a pretty fast energy, and there's some change going on because of this. Look, somebody could literally be on the road here. However, this is Mercury, so yeah, it can be the case should you be able to see each other in person and somebody's showing up for something. But this conversation or messages is going to change how things have been or where they've been at. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So both energies here. Mercury, strongly connected to reading and writing. So it could be around an SMS, text message, social media. How do you normally communicate? Is this somebody you can see? It's a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind, is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. Wow, it's the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Hierophant is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships. It can, of course, include marriage. Taurus energy, divine masculine energy. This is not about gender. Kind of wondering if it's here. Is somebody finally ready to change something in their life? Perhaps other people's expectations of them or what they think about how they're living their life. In particular, you could say romantically. Because this is an energy like, I want to do things the way I want to do them. And there's change going on here. And this is somebody who wants to talk to you, to tell you. And the Nine of Pentacles, one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles. Long-term energy. Things coming to fruition. So it's slow moving, long-term. And I want to validate if this is around where you were or what you were building. What the possibilities were, where you were heading, next level. What does that mean for you? Getting more serious and or exclusive, moving in, marriage. So this is commitment coming in here. But there's definitely been something going on in that Hierophant energy that is changing or has changed. I want to remind you that everything is in the playlist. I want to remind you that everything is in the video description, all the playlists. Today's readings, Love Tarot, Love Messages, All Signs Tarot. You'll also find all 12 Zodiac signs, twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. And of course, all the playlists are here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know, what you don't see coming. Let's continue checking out the energy that is coming in here today. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Angels and ancestors, please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Ten of Pentacles is here. One pentacle shy in that Nine of Pentacles, and here it is. This is long-term commitment energy. Temperance. Yeah, somebody wants to work this out. The other thing, it's like a meeting in the middle energy. Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. Sagittarius energy. And this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. The truth, getting everybody on the path to the truth. It's like a meeting in the middle energy. So if this is around some kind of compromise, it could be even around location, that's here. But I feel like it's more about, yeah, working things out to get into or get back to this long-term energy. The Hermit, the High Priestess. We already saw the Hierophant, and now we have the counterpart here. And it's here where this person's energy is quite strong. A decision, a revealing energy. And somebody who is intuitively, yeah, making a decision and a move. Just even the scroll here today, the revealing energy, it really is connecting with the Magician for me, and that Eight of Wands around communication. Virgo and Mercury here in the Hermit, and when you get out of the Hermit energy, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, and that's a turning point. It's Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity and growth. It's also connected to the throat chakra, and here is the Empress. Yeah. Somebody wants to pick up, it's kind of like pick up where you left off. This is a long-term energy here today. It's clear. There's also a very emotionally honest and open energy here, and that is around this communication. Divine feminine energy. I want to remind you, it's not about gender. It's the energy here, and the Empress is connected both to the sacral chakra, I feel, and the heart chakra, I love. The leader of all 12 zodiac signs. So unlike the Magician who has access, the Empress is the leader and can create and grow anything. New beginnings here. Really super clear. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available. Somebody hasn't. Yes. Yeah, there's a stagnation connected, look at this, to the Hermit. It's a Death card in reverse. And there's a couple of things going on with that. Scorpio energy, by the way. One, there is some ego here. Two, what is in this Death card that has been needing to change and transform? And obviously it could be a lot of things like location, other people, something in somebody's life. But what's really clear for me connecting with our Hermit today, it's just a stagnation and getting out of there and getting clear. Yeah, it's also connecting here with the High Priestess, with this decision. It's kind of like a stuck energy, so it's where things have been. And by the way, look at the move that they're preparing to make, you could say. The Three of Wands. And it's here, catty corner, connected to our Ten of Pentacles. The Sun and Aries energy. Somebody here is making a choice, making a literal move. Again, it could be around actual travel, but it feels a whole lot more like it's about the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, commitment. The Sun is here. Yeah, look at that. And it's right here connecting with the Empress. Which, by the way, look, there's a monarch butterfly here. They wait until winds die down, storms die down, winds die down, storms pass, I guess you could say. And that is the transformational energy that has been stagnant here in the Death card. So that's the other thing. Has there been some discord here And has it been around that energy of something that has needed to change? Even just somebody getting out of their ego. Because the Knight of Swords is here in reverse and the Queen of Cups is here in reverse. And that's an energy for me today of something that has been going on. You know, you could also say around the lack of healing, which is really clear to me. There are a lot of things that need to be revealed and said here. The Knight of Swords here with the High Priestess, this revealing energy. Swords, transactional, communication. And that, yeah, look at this. And that's already been really clear coming into your reading with the Eight of Wands and the Magician, that this is somebody who is on their way, if they're not already around you. But there is a conversation here. There's communication. It's going to change things. There's something they want to tell you. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Chariot, the Sun. I think this is definitely about that change. It's about, well, you could say like the possibility of a happy outcome here in the Sun energy, a new cycle, Leo energy source. We have a horse that's here riding along the shoreline, riding right past a castle. The journey you're both on. The Chariot is here. The horse is on the move along the water, along the shore, and you can see that it's coming in. It's around timing. That's also the emotional energy. My throat chakra is starting to go kind of bonkers. What truth is being revealed here in Temperance? Because it's definitely here. Look at this. Temperance, the Chariot, the Three of Wands. The Moon in Cancer energy. There's a lot of emotional energy here today. I'm not always privy to all the details, but something has clearly gone on, and there's definitely some truth coming. Emotional blockages, you could say, removed. There are two dolphins here today. A spiritual connection. Two dolphins, for me, also representing the two of you in this journey. In the water around timing, but also the emotional energy. And this energy of the Chariot moving, which is a much bigger picture energy connected to our Three of Wands. Like this is happening, and it's here with the Empress. So what you have to hear from this person is something you've really been wanting to hear. It's around what's been stagnant. Again, somebody's been ready, somebody hasn't, somebody's been available, somebody hasn't. Somebody's ready. King of Pentacles. We saw the Nine of Pentacles coming in, one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles wanted to be your first energy, and now we have the King of Pentacles. Moving into that Nine of Pentacles, giving us this new cycle, long-term energy, long-term commitment. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse here with our King, who's sort of, you could say, like taking over more authority with the King than the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo and Mercury energy. It's like this energy of somebody that's been shadow, ego, fear kind of energy around commitment, kind of stubborn. Coming out of that with our King of Pentacles, who's ready to move forward, for things to develop, quite literally. Look at our grapes here today. Right here with the Chariot. So what is coming in here? This is what you want to hear. It's long-term energy. Something's changing. How can, oh my gosh, you see this person? Can you? The Emperor and the Empress are both here today. The counterpart to the Empress, the Emperor, Mars and Aries energy. It's like power couple energy. It's power couple energy when it's working. It's power couple energy when it's not. And something has been going on. And just a reminder, we saw the Hierophant coming in with the High Priestess. And there has been something around that Hierophant energy, whether it's just around next level, including marriage, or there have been other people involved. This is the Emperor, and the King is under the Emperor. Like literally here, and you're reading but one of 4 who are under the Emperor, who knows what they want, who's very strategic in going to get it, working it out here, restoring balance and harmony, coming here with the Chariot and the Empress. My gosh. So it's both around the balance around this person, the divine masculine energy here in our Emperor, and the counterpart, the divine feminine energy in the Empress. Like what they're coming here with and wanting. It's also a really strong validation for me that you're both here. Of course, the Emperor holding on to that yin-yang energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Balance within us all. And also here with temperance, which is what that is. It's something has changed here. What has changed here? It's so specific for you. But this is somebody who wants to pick up where you left off, was coming in, and it's coming in again. So whether you had built a life, you were building it, or it was on the table, that is what is here today. The Sun, the Empress, the Emperor, the Chariot. And of course, our minor arcana energy of the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles coming in, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords is back. Did we see the 10 of Swords? I kind of feel like we did. In any case, it's here and it's in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. This is so clear. We have the 3 of Wands here, of course. And this is a really strong validation of waiting for this person to make a choice, to make a move. I want to validate here, again, if there is some kind of major energy around actual travel. So whether it be somebody traveling toward you, just like coming to where you are, or we're looking at a relocation energy. But what's really validating is the move that they're making, because you're waiting for this person to make a choice and make a move. And the 2 of Wands, and here it is in the 3 of Wands. That's what that is. And it's really strongly validated with our major arcana energy. And by the way, there is an apology here. So this is clearly more than an apology. The 10 of Swords in reverse. It's the Sun and Gemini energy, and that's putting the Sun in reverse, which is here in the upper right, the actual Sun. So it's a really strong validation for me around the delay and the apology that is coming in now. And it's way more than an apology. Something has changed here. Is it connected to that Hierophant energy? Yes, I do feel that it's connected to the Hierophant energy. Also, the Emperor energy here, getting out of their ego, the Death card in reverse. And also getting some kind of power and authority back. We also had the Magician coming in. So whether that Hierophant energy, which was feeling very spinny for me, I call that a spinner. Because whether it's around other people's expectations, cultural or religious differences, or something around their issues with commitment, it's like it's working it out. It was really coming in the upright and the reverse. The Fool is here as well. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Yeah, this is super clear. It's like getting out of the World card energy, which is completing the picture. This is very much what has been happening here. This coming together energy, life-changing decisions. For some, that does connect with marriage. It obviously can be connecting with a family energy here as well. Somebody's been ready, somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available, somebody hasn't. What's in that World card? Are we looking at just location? Are we looking at other contracts like work, perhaps, around the Emperor, other people in that Hierophant? Whatever it is, it really is like goals reached, obstacles met and overcome. and moving out of there into the full energy, into this new path. This is somebody who really wants a clean slate. Really wants a clean slate. It's extremely clear. The Star is here in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which is interesting because even where it went, look at the connection. The Queen of Pentacles is like my protege to the Empress. They're both here. A lot of Gaia energy, obviously in the Empress, but also here in the Queen of Pentacles. Can make things work that were not. New beginnings, matters of the heart. Here's our bunny, our Hase, as we say here in Austria, as I say here at the Tarot Closet. The counterpart to the King of Pentacles. So the divine feminine energy in our Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn and Saturn, and the divine masculine energy in the King of Pentacles, Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And again, our protege to the Emperor, who is here. A validation around the move that this person's making and the commitment, and a validation that you're both here. So the Star, also Aquarius and Uranus energy, is coming here in reverse. And that really is, gosh, it really, really is connecting to the Death card in reverse and the Hermit all the way up here to the Emperor, because that's been around somebody's shadow ego and fear. It's not about gender. I just want to remind you, but the energy is definitely coming off of that Emperor, just energy. So whether it's fear of major change, life change, like a relocation, life change, commitment, getting more serious, moving in, marriage, family energy, standing up to someone or somebody's ideas, like somebody that's maybe in someone's life or in their head. That feels like it's been playing a really big part in why this is taking so long and what has been going on here. The specifics are going to be something that you're very connected to. The Lover's card is here. This isn't surprising to me at all. Yeah, you love each other. This person loves you. There is a decision you're both making. It's life-changing. It's around commitment. It's around potentially travel, but it's definitely around the move you've been waiting for them to make. This is somebody who's in a lot of self-actualization. And yeah, I do feel like they're preparing for a love offer here. The soulmate energy is very strong, of course, in the Lover's card. If you're on a twin flame journey, it's here. It might mean something different for you. So I want to validate that. And I also just want to tell you that the twin flame readings are timeless, like all readings here at the Tarot Closet. And they're specific for you. So if you are on a twin flame journey, I highly recommend you check them out. Yeah, this is commitment coming in. It is just really beyond clear. The Empress, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Sun, the High Priestess. This is way more than an apology. The Ace of Wands. This person getting this urge, literally, is really strongly connected to showing up for something or reaching out. So whether it's a message, a phone call, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy, but also just around the movement. The move you've been waiting for, literally. It's right below the Two of Wands. The last two coming in, the Three of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. So I want to validate a couple of things here. Whatever has been going on, what the apology is for, that's here. I do feel it's connected to our Three of Cups and our Four of Cups in reverse. Some kind of discord. It can be that it was at an actual event, like a wedding or a birthday, and somebody maybe was even in some vice energy. very emotional kind of energy and discord. So that's just really clear. Maybe even talking to other people, you know? Like not to you, or it's been going through other people is what I mean. And also just here with the Four of Cups in reverse, the Moon in Cancer. But it's also a really strong validation that whatever kind of communication is coming in here, whether we are looking at a text message, SMS, social media, email, or you can see each other, it is life-changing and emotional. It's a life-changing emotional conversation. There is a decision here. It's just not even a question for me, and I'm really not surprised that the Lover's card came down. We're looking at Oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. A leg up. Loyal heart. Here you are. And you know what this is for me? Really strong Emperor, Empress energy, which obviously is here. They're both wearing a crown. Owls are connected, obviously, to the divine energy. They can see things that we can't see. There's a lot of wisdom around it. They can also be kind of emotionally stubborn. Both of these owls here, well, an owl is a Scorpio, and there's an intensity here. They're both wearing crowns. It really is Emperor, Empress energy. Loyal heart. There's hearts flying off. They're sitting on this egg, kind of like a knowing egg. This is most definitely the two of you in this conversation coming together. But the intensity that's here, the power couple energy that's here around the Emperor and the Empress, it came here with a leg up. And that's somebody, it's energy shifting, it's realignment. It's like somebody stepping up. Reassessing past actions. Obviously, there's an apology here. But it's way more than that. And getting their priorities straight and coming here with new actions, you know, the move. I want to validate as well if this is somebody that's been prioritizing work. That won't be for everyone, but it is coming through and it's connecting me to the Emperor energy. But a leg up, this is somebody who's stepping up. I tell you what, the way these owls are looking at each other, kind of staring each other down, there are definitely some kind of power struggles here. No place like home. So obviously that can be... Hello. Sorry about that. The camera, that's what it does. You didn't miss anything. As I was saying. And the move around this person could definitely be connecting to an actual place, a dwelling. Whether it's a dwelling between the two of you or it's somewhere else. But what's really strong around here is this feeling of like my person kind of energy. It's right here connected to our King of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. It's like this feeling like coming back together. Feeling at home with somebody kind of energy. Look, it's like isolated. There's a light going on. Something is definitely changing. The fifth chakra connecting to the communication. Regeneration is so strong here today. What happened to this foundation? You can see the embers burning. So like something had gone on here. It's really super clear, and that's for sure what is connected to the apology. But it's also the regeneration card. It's literally a new cycle here. And after something has happened to the earth, you could say, Mother Nature, the Empress, regenerates. That's what this is. It's here with the butterfly as well. So it really is uprighting the death card in the way of one, the power struggles ending, like this person getting out of ego, and two, what has needed to change. Just somebody being willing to take it to another level, to literally move. For some of you, relocation, or just the move toward you to something more, next level, which might include family energy. But again, this butterfly transformational energy coming out now that the storm has passed, the winds have died down. Regeneration, wanting to, again, which has just been really super strong, restart things. Pick up where you left off is something that just keeps coming in. Love coming in, serendipity, timing. Somebody's being taken away here with a 4-leaf clover. Love coming in, riding that 4-leaf clover. Things coming to fruition. Look, it's a 9 here. It is so clear. And it's also connecting with our star that did come down in reverse, kind of where things have been. The timing energy is, and this is around the timing energy, like writing it, you could say, getting into the right time. Things lining up. Wow. So the last 2 oracle coming in is happy, happy, and higher power. The potential here is really off the charts. I would say making what's going on here, making you happy. The potential for a happy outcome, so super strong. Loyal heart, the Sun, the Lover's card, the Emperor and the Empress, the Chariot, the Fool, the High Priestess. Higher power, the spiritual connection between the two of you. Super clear. It's going here with the Lover's card. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck. I reread our messages. Definitely connecting with that 8 of Wands coming in. It's connecting with this no place like home energy too, because that's also a 6 of Cups energy for me, the Sun in Scorpio. And I want to validate that if you have known each other for a really long time, it's here. But that's also a feeling. And that's also somebody who is in some nostalgic energy, thinking about everything. So looking at their phone, looking at old messages, photos, maybe listening to some, because there's a strong self-actualization around this person. And there we go. That's literally the message that I was just sending in right now. You are my person. You are home to me. And there is no place like home. Yeah, I'm starting to understand our connection. Uprighting the Star, connecting with serendipity, getting truth and clarity in the Hermit. We met for a reason, fate. We have a deep soul connection, just really lining up with the messages that are coming in. I'll make things right. That's here with the apology. That is here. Oh my gosh. Are you looking at this? I feel so at home with you. You are my person. There's no place like home. I have goosebumps. It's so incredibly clear. What are the specifics? I'm not always privy to all the details of what went on. Obviously something did, but obviously you love each other, and this is somebody who wants to go back into the life you were in, continue building it. At the very least, it's back on the table in a really big way, actually. Did you notice I sent a message? Yeah, also connecting with that 8 of Wands. So that's the case for some of you. I want to talk again. One of the energies that's been coming in is like, why are they taking so long? So that also does connect with resuming conversations, or some that you've maybe, this particular one that you've been trying to have for a while. I miss you too. Destiny. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. I know our destinies are intertwined. I'm starting to understand our connection. We have a deep soulmate connection. Look at this. Serendipity, the lover's higher power. Oh my gosh. And that's also connecting us with the Wheel of Fortune energy, where you go when you get out of the Hermit. What you've been wanting to hear from this person. I miss talking to you. I want to talk again. It went right here with a leg up, regeneration, and loyal heart. Last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. This is just so not surprising. Fate. Yeah. Very, very connected, very clear, very goosebumpy. Beautiful soul. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. I'm sending you love. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.